Greetings there, my friends! Welcome to the fire. Getting creative with situations like combat has to be one of my favorite things about TTRPGs. Like in this story entitled, Killing a Water Elemental with a Effing Fork. r/RPG Glory Stories, posted by Dogman the Hero. This is a story from my first ever D&D campaign. The party is me, a variant human, bear totem barbarian, and the DM's little brother. A wizard, though I don't remember his subclass or race. A small group, I know, but we'd gain more members later on. This campaign centered around an ancient seal king with 3 sons. The seal on the king could either be opened by killing his sons and taking the keys they had, or by obtaining the 7 magic pearls, 2 of which were in our possession. We had decided to hunt down at least one of the brothers and guard the key for ourselves. Maybe not the best decision, but we were confident in our abilities. My character was a bit of a joke character. I had built it entirely on a tavern brawler and only fought using silverware. Because of this, the DM gave me a home-brewed magic item. We both started with 2 magic items, called the Utensil Bag of Holding. It had 15 charges, and by reaching into it, I could use one and pull out a random utensil. This will be important later. We had just reached level 5, and when we got to the youngest brother, who took the form of a giant crab made of water, no offense to any crabs, the DM later revealed we were under level for this encounter, so he lowered its damage output and made few attacks, but even so, the 2 of us and the NPC who was helping us were struggling. I didn't seem to be able to hit it. The DM later told us it could be only harmed by magic, so I would be only able to hit it using a utensil from the bag. And the wizard was of course squishy, so he was running out of HP and had been cornered by the crab. It was at this point I had an idea. I had just obtained the sharpshooter feat. I turned to the wizard and said, I have an idea, but if it doesn't work, you might die. Do you want me to go for it? To which you responded,
Will it kill it?
I think it could, but it's risky.
Will it be cool?
If it works, yes.
Do it.
I asked the DM if there are any stalactites near the crab. He tells me to roll perception as a bonus action instead of an action because he wanted to know what I was planning. I rolled high enough to reveal one pretty much right above the crab. I grinned at the wizard. I like to pull out a utensil out of my bag. Okay, you reach into the bag and feel a metal handle in your palm and pull out a fork, which glows with a faint aura. I like to throw the fork at the stalactite above the crab. Is that okay? DM grins, realizing what I'm planning. Make a ranged attack roll. I rolled nat 20! Nat effing 20! The DM describes the fork flying right at the stalactite, hitting it right at its base, and flying through the other side. At this point, I assumed he let it happen, but wouldn't let it fall because there was no way a fork could realistically be able to take down a stalactite. But after a short pause, he described cracks forming around the hole and the stalactite falling right on the water crab, crushing it. The wizard and I start losing our minds. My silly idea actually worked. The remains of the crab formed into the shape of a watery child, who we then convinced to give us the key. Other stuff happened after that, but that was by far the highlight of that session. That barbarian is still one of my all-time favorite characters, mainly because of this event. TLDR, I rolled a nat 20 in order to crush a crab made of water with a stalactite, which I brought down using a technically magic fork. As I said before, I love it when players get creative with combat, especially when they also use their environment to their advantage, instead of just swing sword, and repeat. Yeah, and that's the thing that TTRPGs have over video games. You can use your imagination for all sorts of creative solutions. And when it all comes together, you just gotta use that rule of cool, especially if you roll that effing nat 20. So, do you have any interesting stories about using the environment to your advantage in the games that you're in? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. And would you kindly follow the socials posted in the description below. As always, be good, be great, be awesome.